This is a King of Hearts media production and Sporting Continental's graphic design. The content you see in this video belongs solely to Peckham Rye Football TV. So please sit back, relax and enjoy. Yeah!
I'm apologising from now.
Yeah. Oh, I'm going down here.
Peckham Rye, ride or die. Peckham Rye, ride or die. Peckham Rye, ride or die. We go hard till the fans get high. Peckham Rye, ride or die. Peckham Rye, ride or die. Peckham Rye, ride or die. We go hard till the fans get.
On his own, don't leave him chasing shadows. Make sure as a free, we're back compact. As a free, we're getting forward and supporting. And in that way, if we control that midfield, boys, that is where we beat them in the game.
Okay, right now we're going to jump in with the starting line. Yep, we got Adam in goal with a back four of Steph, Michael, Ryan, Aziz. Yeah. Followed up with a strong midfield. We got Sean, Maikan and Anthony. Pop, pop, pop. Then we've got the Assassins, aka Manny, Dwayne and Femi up top. So the starting formation will be a 4-3-3 with a madness on the bench. I'm telling ya. Ashley, Michael M and John Foster. Followed up with Jamie, Sam and John W. Last but not least, men in Tony, charge. Blaine, Don and Gibbs.
At the back and stronger up front. So if we can keep the ball in their half and keep attacking them, that's where we're going to start to control it. Fullbacks, Az and Steph, have that confidence to go up and support, be the extra bodies going forward, but don't you both go at the same time. So if one of you is gone, I'm expecting the other to tuck in, so we've always got that free, and you've got the three midfielders there ready to help out defend where we need to. On the set pieces, throw-ons, obviously I like my fullbacks to take the throw-ons. If someone's got a long throw and you're close to the box and you fancy it, that's fine, but for the most part, let's have the left back and the right back taking the throw on each side. Free kicks in dangerous areas, I'm going to give to Femi. If someone else fancies it, then you guys can have that conversation. But to start with, get on a couple. If you can test the keeper with it, test the keeper. If you can deliver some, deliver some. Pens, if you do get one, cause again, take ownership of it. If you don't fancy it for any reason, have that conversation with someone else. But we want you to have them when you can. Defending corners, we want Steph and Sean staying back. Femi on the edge of the area, ready to break and attack. Manny staying forward. Everyone else pick up a man, we'll go man for man. We don't need to zone mark, we don't need to overthink it. Just pick up a man for height, be smart. Someone lead it, centre backs, I'm looking at you guys, goalkeeper, I'm looking at you. Get it organised, make sure we're ready to go from the start. And the last one, boys, attacking corners. Again, I'm going to keep Steph and Sean back. Femi on the edge of their box, ready to hit anything that comes back in. Az, get on the keeper, make sure he's not comfortable. Everyone else, make a run and attack the ball.
Okay, first and foremost, let me thank everyone that's locked in, locked on right now. To all the newcomers, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, drop a like on it while you're there and leave a comment. To the regulars, what's good? Nah, I'm just playing with you. You lot already know what time it is, so go ahead, sit back, relax and enjoy. So today's match is actually a treat. It's two of the biggest leagues in London stroke Kent, building a team of players that represents their league. What's at stake? Bragging rights. My league's better than yours here. So we start the game with an Orpington and Bromley kickoff. Ball goes back to the midfielder, plays it back to the centre back, nice and comfortable, comes strutting out. Looks to play in a long ball over the top. Wow! Ball makes it to the left winger, nods it on, tries to catch his own flick on, but our right back is just too quick. So a throw-in comes in from that. O.B.D.S.F. player looks to put the ball in, hits on the hand, ref's giving the free kick. Free kick's taken, put into the box. Oh, and you can see the intent already by O.B.D.S.F. Next segment. So we've got another free kick from the referee. O.B.D.S.F. take it quick, not allowing W.E.S.F.A to settle and get into shape. They play it only as far as their right back, who plays it down the right side of their midfield, allowing their right midfielder to get on the ball to create room for their midfielder, but he gets shoved off the ball. Nice little trick there. W.E.S.F.A look for the counter attack, but hold on to it, just taking their time, feeling out the game at the same time. Bit of a panic clearance, which falls lovely for the O.B.D.S.F. player. Now they've got room and they look for the attack. They spray a lovely ball out to the left side, to their left back, who's in bundles of space, goes past the man, literally passes it back to the centre back, who passes it back to him, but gets away with the ricochet. So next segment, we've got the ball being chased down by both sets of players. O.B.D.S.F. player pops it back for a long clearance upfield, which is met by a W.E.S.F.A head, which falls kindly for the midfielder. Lovely little touch, lovely pop off there to number 7. 7 gets caught in it, just loses out, but it enables the team for a quick press. Left back wings it back, gives it back to number 7, pops it back to the left back. This is lovely football now, look at this. This is all what you want from a Sunday game, which is played on a Wednesday. Midfielder picks it up here, looks to play it in. Once again, look, this is just possession-based football. This is my ball. No, your ball. No, it's our ball. Number 7 runs past his man with it, looks to play it across field, but keeps it nice and simple and plays it to the midfielder on the right-hand side, who cuts back in, again keeping possession, comes across field, little step over, plays it simply back to the left back, trying to pull the shape out. He now pops it into the midfield again, who goes back again. This is what you want to see. If you're going to teach your kids how to play football, by all means, use this video. Yeah. So we pick the game up with the right back playing it into the midfielder, who stays on his feet. Meanwhile, still retaining possession. They look to go on their counter, go down the line, but that just has a little bit too much sauce. So we pick the game up with a throw-in. Their left back retrieves it, plays it into the middle of the park. He's got all the time in the world, but nothing's really going on. He's so deep in his half, he can't affect anything. Plays it out to the right back. Right back again's got all the time in the world. Plays a long ball down, trying to catch the centre backs off guard, but that goes straight to the keeper. So next passage of play, we've got some good hold-up play on the left-hand side. O.B.D.S.F. and Brownlee looking to attack. They come down the left-hand side. Could they put a good ball in? A good ball goes in. Up for the head. Oh, but that's cleared by a W.E.S.F.A header. Seconds is cleared, and it falls kindly for the O.B.D.S.F. player, but he gets away with it. Good touch around. Puts in a good ball in. He's now in position to make an attack, but he gets stopped. Next segment, we've got the O.B.D.S.F. player coming off with the ball, pops it into midfield. Nice little step over, but don't dummy anyone, but still slips in a good ball. In this position, with the quality they have, you expect them to mount a serious attack. The midfielder travels with the ball into a danger zone, lays it off to the left back, who puts a good ball across the box. That's a warning sign they're warming up. So the goalkeepers decide to have a quick game of end to end. Who remembers that? No? Alright. So the right back picks the ball up, turns, got time, plays it to the right winger, gets it under control, looks to play it across field, which is a bit dangerous, but he's done well to get out of that. Centre back's now in a bit of room, time and space, could make the correct decision, plays it up to the midfielder, who holds it up well, turns and drives at the defence. There's only one way of stopping him. Ref calls free kick. So we pick the game up with the free kick in a bit of a dangerous position. Let's see what pops off from here. Let's see if they can really make this count. They step up. Oi! Not bad. Not bad. So it's been a fairly even game, but I will say Brobley and O.B.D.S.F. have showed their intent and they have come to win. So number 8's on the ball, plays it to number 4, who plays it into number 10. Good feet, plays it back, keeping possession going. They pop it out to the left-hand side, but it gets intercepted, but still makes it. Pops it down the line. The O.B.D.S.F. player picks it up, looks to hold it up, runs into a bit of traffic, but still comes away with the ball. Then he gets brought down. The ref ain't seen nothing. With that, the ref waves play on. Ball gets launched down the line. We move on. So we pick the game up with this number 7 absolutely running around everyone, including the ref. He plays the ball out to the right back, who's in a bag of space, plays it into the centre back, who's even in more space. He now gallops out as he's under no pressure, plays it back to the keeper. I don't know why, maybe he's cold. Keeper retrieves it, plays it back to his centre back, nice and easy, pops it to his left back in bundles of space, plays it back to him, and at the minute it's feeling like a training match, exhibition stuff. Anyway, number 10 picks up the ball, plays it back to the centre back, who again comes crossfield, but the number 6 has signalled, plays a lovely ball, and he spins his man. The W.E.S.F.A player picks it up, you can see the intent and what he's trying to do, but it's just a little bit overcooked. So we pick the game up with O.B.D.S.F.A attacking now. They come down the left, but again, W.E.S.F.A right back is on his job and doing overtime. So the W.E.S.F.A centre back comes out with the ball, nice and simply puts the ball down the middle of the park, but it actually ends up to the left winger. The number 7 picks up the ball, looks to go on a run, beats his man, looks to carry on with the ball. He's now travelling, plays the ball out wide to the right hand side. The right winger now, he's picked up the ball, he stands his man up, looks to cut inside. Tackles come in, but ref blows for a free kick. So not many clear-cut chances have been created so far. He's hit the car park with that. This is nice. Woo! Ref calls free kick. So W.E.S.F.A has a free kick and they whip a good ball in. Ball's nodded down. The chance is on. Oh, it's not been followed up properly. Anyway, this number 7 evicts him from Love Island, plays it simply up to the number 6, who plays in a lovely ball up to the striker, who tries to reverse the ball but doesn't come off. Unlucky play. But watch this. Oh, that's boss level stuff. So the number 6 wins back the ball, putting pressure on, goes out for a corner. Well, that was a waste. After all that, deserved the goal though. Now, I'm not gonna lie, if this was me, I'm claiming it. Now, let's take another look. Keeper goes to kick out, the guy jumps, comes off his back. Good assist. You can see the player right on the line. Don't think he's offside personally. Well, he probably is, but gets a good finish. I would go home and tell the missus I scored a header. She wouldn't know. Ah, well done. So we're going to pick the game up with this passage of play. The throw-in goes down the line. It's flicked on. It's won by the O.B.D.S.F.A and Bromley player. They look for the handball, but probably is, but the ref waves play on. W.E.S.F.A midfielder comes through the midfield, plays a simple ball up top. It's well held. Can they create a chance out of nothing? Oof. The right winger drops in, collects the ball, turns one way, then goes back the other. Plays a simple ball across field, but watch this. Blah! That moment, you make up for your own mistakes. That's beautiful. Management look happy. Now, all I know, this is called the setup. Now, I'm not too sure I like the idea of that, but let's see what pops off.
Sit it up! Sit it up!
Now, after discovering the setup, which I'm still not sure what it was, I'm gonna guess it was some type of trap to get someone spare. Yeah, we're now in a position where we have a 2v2. O.B.D.S.F.A and Bromley have broke the offside trap. Runners coming in, but it goes out for a corner kick. Ha ha! Once again, management don't look pleased. Alright, so we pick the game up with a corner kick. Corner comes in, it's turned away by the keeper. Next segment. So we picked the game up again with more pressure from Bromley and O.B.D.S.F.A. Right backs collected the ball again, played it out to the right winger who's stuck outside. He looks to go down the line, plays a simple ball to the overlapping right back who holds the ball up well, plays it back to him. Now with time and space, puts a good ball in. That's collected. So ball comes in, bad touch, goes off for a throw. But W.E.S.F.A players are not waiting on that. Quick throw down the line, striker is latched on, but taken down.
How's the game gone so far?
Bit of a chess match at the moment, still filling each other out. Couple of chances either way, nothing really decent, 2 half chances. Yeah, it's been good. I think they're still trying to work each other out at the moment.
Right, with that being said, we move on with the free kick. Let's see what happens. Ball gets played across, it's a good touch, in the box! W.E.S.F.A has finally opened the scoring. It's exactly what the game needed. Let's look again. Ball comes across the box. It's a crazy touch, which more or less takes out everyone, kills them dead. First to react, good finish, bops up just there, no chance for the defender. That's W.E.S.F.A, 1-0. Let's go.
Come celebrate with the
So 22 minutes on the clock, W.E.S.F.A have finally broken the deadlock. We now kick off with a Bromley and O.B.D.S.F.A kick off once again. Let's see, they've got to reply now or they run the risk of falling behind even further. So the right back once again, seems to say this all the time, gets the ball, plays up the line but only as far as our left back, but that's a lovely touch past their midfielder. The number 10 goes running, gets stopped. Ball goes trickling into midfield. Who's gonna win it? Number 6 wins it, gets up and does this. Woo! So the ball comes out to the right back, who's probably still mesmerised and gives the ball away. So it's a proper Sunday league match played on the Wednesday. It starts peeing down with rain. Yeah! So let's pick up with the W.E.S.F.A centre back, playing it into midfield. Good drop of the shoulder, lovely through ball down to the wing for the left back. Left back keeps it on, looks to go past his man. It's a good tackle, but he still comes out with it, fortunately. Puts a ball across the box. Number 7 takes on his left. Good shot. Oh, good save by the keeper. Comes back to him. Second bite of the cherry. Puts a good ball over, but still stays on. Number 7. Car park. All right, next phase. We got the ball in the centre of the park. The Alpert and Bromley players come out with it. Again, right back picks it up, looks to create something, comes pummeling forward, plays it simple to the right winger, who looks to go on a darting run, cuts in, plays a good ball in, good hold up play by the striker, pops it off to a midfielder, plays it back in, but it's just too much. Good clearance. Free kick. Now in 2020, I must be new. New referee hand gestures that usually means have blatantly come into effect. This referee has definitely done that skip before. All right, so the ball gets whipped in. Woo! Header! Oof! So we move on to the next passage of play. Left midfielder now plays it to the centre midfielder, who's gone to the left wing, but he plays a nice ball up to the striker, who runs down the line. He's looking to carve out an opening here. Step over once, cuts back in as a shot, comes off the defender, off of him, and that goes out for a goal kick. So the goal kick happens. They play it to the centre back, who plays it into midfield. Looks to spray out, but keeps onto it, carries on travelling, plays it onto the other midfielder. Now they're getting into dangerous spots and areas of the pitch. Cuts back in, looking to retain possession, goes down the wing, looks to beat his man, flies past him. They've carved out a good opening. Good shot, but no good. So next passage of play, we got Bromley and Alperton midfielder on the ball, plays a good ball up to this striker, who was very good, by the way. Very good hold up play. Plays it out to the right for the tricky number 11, but guess what? So we got a West Ham midfielder on the ball now. Lovely ball with the outside of his boot. Good flick by the striker. Collected by the number 7, who looks to penetrate the box. Couple of steps over. Goes past one. But plays a good ball to number 6, but it's deflected. Picked up on the edge of the box. Have another shot. Deflected again, and we move on. So this number 11 is at it again. But just listen to the side. So as the frustration kicks in, the Bromley and Alperton players look like they're stepping up their game. They're applying pressure down the left-hand side, play it into the middle, good hold-up play again, back to the same midfielder who goes down the same left-hand side. Good 1-2, holding up the ball. That's good hold-up play by their striker. We're in dangerous territory now. Yes, I gassed him. So Alperton and Bromley have a free kick. Is this an accident? Because if he meant that, that is very disrespectful. Anyway, good hold-up play once again. Plays it out to the number 11. The number 11's got to beat his guy this time. Puts in a good ball in the box. Oh, that's very unlucky. Don't beat the first man. Watch this. Woohoo! Blow! So goal kick straight down the middle of the park. Alperton player for the first, heads it back. Up for the second. Falls nicely for the Alperton player, who pushes it forward to their up front men. Look to go on the attack now. They're getting in a dangerous position again. This number 11 retrieves it out wide. Looks to go past his man. Blah! Tackle comes in, gets dispossessed, but falls kindly for the Alperton player, who tries again to set him in. Gets cut out, and that's half time.
Minutes, we were made to work a lot harder than maybe all of us were expecting. They pushed us back, we sat quite deep, and it's fine, I don't mind it. We weathered the storm. I think that last 20 minutes it was pretty much all us. They're good when they go out to their right winger. I think he's pretty much the danger man, or they ping a long ball up to their front man. But for the centre backs, I was saying earlier, you two are pretty much doing what you need to do. Just hold him up, don't be tempted to dive in. What he does really, really well, whether it's an accident or not, I'm not sure. He kind of shows like he's you've got a chance to win the ball, and then you'll spin. So just make sure you keep doing what you're doing. Don't get sucked in if he does start trying to let you try and show you more of that ball. When we're playing out from the back, so on the goalkeeper kicks, it can be a little bit quicker sometimes. Yeah. I don't mind you taking your time if you want to make sure. I'd rather you not rush it. We can. Let's try and send the strikers on a little bit earlier. Yeah. Fullbacks from the goalkeeper, try and get a little bit wider, and if you can play earlier, we'll play earlier.
Listen, their striker, yeah, he's good at holding the ball up. We know he's going to do that all game. Yeah, it's not going to change. So as long as we're clever, if one person's behind him, it makes him play backwards. But if he is playing backwards, one of our centre mids has got to be aware that that person's running in on the edge of the box that he can't have a shot. Yeah. So also, if Fenno's doing that and he's holding on him, then it just make sure you're behind him spare. Yeah, or not spare, but if you've got a man, you've got a man. But just sweep it otherwise. But anything on the edge, because he doesn't want to turn him, he doesn't want to roll you, because he don't think he can do that. He's just very good at holding the ball. So he wants to always lay it off, and every time he lays it off, he's always got somebody to lay it to. So that's something we've got to change.
So we start the second half off with a W.E.S.F.A kickoff. It's been quite an entertaining match, but I'm not gonna lie, I was expecting more goal action, but let's see what pops off in the second half. So we picked the game up with W.E.S.F.A midfielder just popping the ball around at the minute, keeping possession, full control, play up to the left hand side, tries to go for the flick but doesn't come off, but falls kindly for the other W.E.S.F.A player, looking for the switch. Can he get the switch in? Good switch over to the right back. Realising he's got time, he plays a good ball into the midfielder and makes a run. The midfielder turns and plays in a good ball to the striker, who turns, has a shot. Not bad effort, not bad effort. So we picked this game up with this guy absolutely leaving them for dead. They have to bring him down. Makes sense. Free kick comes in. So goal kick, launched straight down the middle of the park, and once again, that striker, what's he looking for? Oh, that's lovely. Plays it out to the wing. Winger looks to take on his man. He's got to attack the space. Looks to go one-on-one. Puts a good ball in. Good save by the keeper. Chance is still on. Nope, it's gone. Now this number 7 has decided to switch wings. Problem. Now I don't know what's more devastating, him running or Storm Dennis. Either way, it's both long. But he breaks into the box and it's a great stop by the keeper. Number 14. That's a great effort, goes out for a goal kick. Substitution! Meanwhile, substitutions are taking place. That is a great effort from the W.E.S.F.A midfielder. Some big shoes to fill in from the person coming on. Let's hope he settles down quickly into the game and plays his part. Substitution! With the substitutions made, the game's restarted. The Orpington and Bromley midfielder plays a good ball up to the man up top, who keeps him there, puts him back in, dances his way through, and guess what? Oh, he's only gone and disrespected the back line. Let's take a second look at that. So he evades the first challenge, skips past the second, gets a slight element of luck, it bounces its way through, the keeper comes rushing out but doesn't make himself big enough, calm as you like, puts it right past him. We're gonna have to put some respect on it. That would have been the calling card to wake the W.E.S.F.A lot up. This isn't gonna be an easy game for both teams. Substitution! Substitution! So now it's turned into an interesting game with both teams having been on the scoreboard. If you're used to Sunday football, most people carry the same view of the team that scores the first goal of the second half. Very important. Usually go on and win the game. So W.E.S.F.A right back on the ball, plays a simple ball back to the centre pass. He steps out, goes forward. Does he play a lovely ball in? Yes, he plays it to the right winger, who goes past one. And guess what? Wow, keeper shouldn't really be getting beat near post, but that's his business. Let's look at it again. The number 15's travelling with the ball. He evades the tackle of two players. Yes, two players that literally just stop. Then he beats the keeper near post. I can only assume they're tired. It looks like the ref's got the starter pack to learn how to moonwalk. Substitution! So we're back with it again with another kickoff. They play it out to the right, no messing around, straight out there, straight on the attack. They need to reply, ball straight into the box. You can see their intent and what they want to do. It's played over, actually runs through to the left-hand side, holds it up well, looks to play it back. Looking for spaces and options, but they're not really formulating one. Puts a ball into the box, goes long again. W.E.S.F.A breakaway and over his head. W.E.S.F.A now look for the break. Number 15 collects, almost gets dispossessed, but comes away with it. Cuts in. So the situation is this. Alperton and Bromley defender full control, plays it back to the keeper. Then the keeper does this. Only one thing that's going to happen from here. I don't know what else to tell you. Let's look at it again. Keeper plays it out with an assist in mind. Couldn't have played the pass any better. Absolutely exquisite, to be fair, to the W.E.S.F.A striker, who just calmly slots the ball past him and more or less doesn't even celebrate because he knows that's a bit of a joke. As we watch the W.E.S.F.A team give each other high fives and not the manager, it's that time again. Substitution! So we kick the game off and once again they pump it to the right hand side. They look to go down the wing, exact same move as they did before, but now I think W.E.S.F.A are a bit wiser to it. So they're on the wing, they pump it long again, good hold up play, but that's a W.E.S.F.A tackle. They come out with it, look to spring a counter, but the defender comes charging through, leaving the striker on the floor. Let's move on. All right, you lot, watch this, watch this, watch this. That was deep. Listen. So the situation is this. W.E.S.F.A are starting to gain control of the game. They're popping it around and at this rate it looks like it's going to be a heavy scoreline. So a good interception by this number 7 and he absolutely leaves my man for dead. Looks to go around the goalkeeper. Can he get the shot off? Oh! So the centre-back's on the ball and he goes straight direct down the left-hand side. Good touch, puts him in. Can he make something out of the situation? Plays it into the keeper's hand. So we start this segment with a W.E.S.F.A attack down the left-hand side. Ball's played into the striker. He's allowed to turn in the box. Goes past one, has a shot. Let's look at this again. The striker's allowed time in the box, has a shot, comes off the defender, bypass the goalkeeper and goes straight into the back of the net. Might be a harsh goal, but it's well deserved at the same time. Let's go. Here we go. Substitution. We're back with another kickoff. 4-1 up, W.E.S.F.A are in full control and don't really have to do anything more now other than just see the game out. Let's see what pops off. So the situation is W.E.S.F.A have broken on their counter-attack down the left-hand side. They've got the numbers breaking into the box. A good ball. It could be 5. Good touch. Brought down. Cuts in. Has a shot. Oh, that's a very good save by the keeper. Substitution. So the situation as it stands, W.E.S.F.A are 4-1 up. Bromley and Alperton have given a good account of themselves. Their second half has been an absolute pleasure to watch so far. Let's see what else pops up. Substitution. So we're back with it. Ball comes into the middle of the park, this number 15, and guess what? What? He's released number 7 down the wing. He's all by himself. Just the keeper to beat. He goes one-on-one, has a shot, and guess what? Hey, listen, let's look at that again anyway. Now, I was going to drag it back from a further point of view, but it's embarrassing. This number 7 gets played in from his own half, and his own management team's probably closer to him than any other player. Goes one-on-one into the box. Should the keeper really be getting beat there? I don't know. So we start the game off again with what's probably the last kickoff of the game. Maybe. Want to give a big shout out to both sides. It's a very entertaining game and look forward to the next one. So the situation is this. Long ball's been played down the left hand side, which releases the number 9 who puts a ball into the box, but it's slightly overcooked, goes past everybody, but possession is still maintained by the Bromley and Alperton side. They pop it back into the midfielder trying to create space. Could this be the setup for a consolation goal? Ball comes into this midfielder who pops it in to this number 10 who turns and lends it to the number 9. Number 9 give and go, good movement, plays it into the box, gets it back on the edge of the area, shrugs off one challenge, goes for the shot. So literally seconds now into the final phase of the game. It's been an absolute banger. 21 gun salute for both teams getting out on a Wednesday night. Big shout outs to the match officials that helped make the game what it was. Yeah.
Man of the match, Anthony Putros Snell for W.E.S.F.A. Did all the dirty work, broke up all play in the Alperton and Bromley midfield. Great performance, fantastic player. Ferry from Long Lane was awesome as well. But for me, Anthony wins the game for W.E.S.F.A today.
Great stuff. Alright lads, great performance today by the W.E.S.F.A boys. What do we think? Views on the game and how it went?
Obviously the first 15 minutes Alperton sort of put pressure on, but W.E.S.F.A soaked out really well, and then after that literally all Alperton did was play long ball, and W.E.S.F.A just swept up every time and hit them on the counter, and as you'll see from the video they got basically served on a plate. So
where do you feel the game changed for you, Ed?
I think the serious switch was about 10-15 minutes into the second half. Once we kind of caught them slipping a bit and we started taking advantage of that after the second, third goal, everything was popping off. We're catching them on the counter every time. We're doing damage in their half. I think during the first half we didn't get much possession in their half. It was more kind of getting the feel for the game, drifting up slowly. But second half, popping off, shots going off, and the goals flew in. 5-1. Great goal.
What would you have changed in order for them to make a bigger impact on the game? Alperton and Bromley.
It was just the long balls that they was doing. They weren't playing football in particular. W.E.S.F.A was getting the ball down, passing around. Every time their defenders were getting the ball, they were looking for the over the top ball. Where W.E.S.F.A was playing the ball to their feet, looking for the passes, looking for the movement, and they were all talking to each other. Alperton and Bromley looked like they weren't even talking to each other.
Okay, alright, great stuff lads, thanks. Alright, good result today. I'm here with the W.E.S.F.A rep team management. Blaine?
Hello, how you doing?
How did you feel today's game went?
Yeah, no, really good. Obviously, we always believed we had the players that could win the match. We've worked hard between the four of us, to be honest. We're building a squad that we felt could be competitive and we felt could come here and do a job. And we rolled our luck at times in the first half, but overall, I think we proved how good we are and come out very, very deserved winners.
So tell us, how did this game come about? What was the idea and the thinking of it?
So, obviously, a rep team, something that the leagues have always done over the years, and I think the last time W.E.S.F.A done it was maybe 3 or 4 years ago. So it's been a while, and I don't know, a few other leagues were doing it, and we just felt like we needed to throw our names back in the hat. We needed to be part of it. It's a great event. You get to see the leagues against other leagues, see what level they are at. prove that you're the best league, get some bragging rights. So we basically pushed for it, got trials going, built a team, and what you saw today out there was pretty much all that hard work come together.
Right. So on today's, how's everyone feeling in terms of the performance?
Well, it's Free Smoke Wednesday, isn't it? No doubt. That's what we're doing out here.
I'm happy.
I'm happy. Just to touch on what Blaine said, what I think more happened was there was a rep game last year, and Orpington beat W.E.S.F.A. So this came about. Yeah, no, it was last year.
No, it's perfect. Are
you sure?
Yeah.
No, it's from the downhouse place. He got this, so he got. Don't matter anyway.
So it was a while
Either
ago.
way, they beat us last time, and there's been talk from other rep teams thinking they're better than everyone, saying we're the Farmer League and this and that. But the fact of the matter is, we showed up today, and I'd like to thank the boys that's with me right now because they've put in a lot of work, and it's come up trumps. Do you know what I mean? So we're the winners, innit? So we're looking to play other rep games.
Reigning champs.
Everyone's put a shift in today, and everyone deserves a pat on the back. And probably, I mean, it's a group effort, but probably more so than these three guys. They knew the players. I was just tagging along for the ride and the pizza. But yeah, no, it all came together, and then obviously it's proved that the league, there's good players and good teams in the league. So don't sleep on W.E.S.F.A. You know?
Get high. First off, let me start with the left wing. White paint on my boots, no devlin. Why? Man, stay out wide, made runs that will leave a whole right back stressing. Then we got Gibbs Rowe, team manager. On a Sunday, far from amateur, setting up tactics, gonna win matches. No other manager touching his caliber. Wait, let me tell you about Duke. If I shout out through, what do you think he'll do? Trust me, man's not talk about juice. If I give that ball, he's due to go boom. Peck and Ride don't have no jokers. King of Hearts, only card I'm holding. Gonna win this league with ease, and next year gonna get one up promotion. Peck and Ride or die. Peck and Ride.